Hey my lovely YouTubers, welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, your girl, Morgan Tracy J, coming today with another Women's Wednesday chat, and I'm answering your questions on how I got started with my ministry, with my business, with my blog. But before we get into this video, boo, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube family. You check me out over on the gram because I'm always sharing some behind the scenes stuff, and my blog ministry, hisdaughterscloset.com. So today, actually while I'm recording this video, we are on our 4-year anniversary. Although you're gonna watch this after the fact, but today, as I'm recording it, is actually our 4-year anniversary of when I launched my ministry. I was 23 years old. I was a senior in college, which I guess was a super senior at that time. I was a super senior in college, and I was afraid. I had barely any money, and I knew the Lord had told me to launch this ministry. I had been working on this ministry for 2 years, but every time I would get close to try to launch, things was just not working out in my life. Fear, no money, nothing to even. So it took me some time, obviously. But with that time, I decided to finally launch my ministry. I gave it a launch date, and I trusted the Lord, okay? And so not only did I launch my ministry, but I had a small women's event where I invited girls on my college campus to come. They came. Bam, I launched my ministry at that event, and it was so great, and I was so happy, and I remember being so ecstatic, like, oh, you really did it. But guys, that was the beginning. This is 4 years later that you're seeing now. And this was 4 years of working on my vision, working on what God had told me to do, and trusting Him at His word. But I want to tell you, there are some things I did wrong in the beginning. The first thing is I tried to do too much. So truly, less is really more. In the beginning though, I was writing 3 blogs a week. I was trying to record all these videos. I was trying to give you guys prayer journal prompts every week, freebies every few weeks. I was doing way too much. And so God, I truly heard Him say less is more. So I went down to writing only 1 blog a week and only doing 1 video a week. That's where my morning coffee started coming from. I only did 1 blog on Monday and 1 video on Monday, which gave me the rest of the week to work on my next piece of content. Next tip I would say is have fun and enjoy the journey. Because there were times I was so depressed because the vision I seen, it was not coming to pass. So I was still working, but I would be so like, why am I not there yet? Versus enjoying the journey. And with time, I started to realize I have to enjoy where I'm at. I have to enjoy the lessons and the blessings in this particular season than the things I need to learn to get me to my next chapter, my next season. And so that's one thing I will say is enjoy the journey, boo. It's okay if you're not at your goal, if you don't have the numbers you want, you're not seeing yourself doing what you want, but enjoy the journey. The next thing is, boo, you gotta put in the work. You know, I'm real big about putting in work, but I truly believe that's how you show God you have faith. If you're not willing to put in the work behind your vision, you will not see it come to pass because you're not operating in faith. And so what I decided to do is, like I said, I always made myself do 3 things. I called it a top 3. Even when I was in college, even when I was working full time, I made sure I did 3 things a day towards my vision. And so I would call it my top 3. And so that could be writing out a video idea, that could be writing a new blog post, and that could be looking up new content looks or something, whatever. I did 3 things a day. And honestly, guys, that's probably why I do it full time now. And it has blessed me so much because I do those 3 things a day. Another tip, guys, I got to tell you, and I think this is going to be my last one because I didn't really outline this like that. I was just talking off the dome. If what you're doing, you can quit doing it and still be happy, then that's not your purpose. And I realized that because when I took breaks from this, when I would tell myself, you're not going to do it for a week, I was unhappy, y'all. I would be like, what do I do with my life? I was so unhappy. And that's how I know it's my purpose. I don't want to quit doing it. I want to do this all the time. And I realized if it was something I was trying to quit and retire from, it would not be my purpose because this lives in me. I get joy. I get fulfillment. I get all that from doing my purpose. And so I want to share that with you is if you're currently doing something that if you could retire from or you could quit today and you would still be happy, then that's not your purpose, right? Because your purpose is something that lives in you. It exudes out of you. It's what goes on in your mind late night. Like there are times I'm laying in bed and I can get a whole new caption for Instagram and it's a message and a word and I can just write it out, right? There are times I'm sitting on my couch and I can hear a new message that I'm going to speak to you guys. You know, it lives in me. So even if I wasn't recording these videos like in the beginning, what I was doing is I was speaking in my dorm room. I would run down to a local church and I would stand on that pulpit and I would speak messages. That was the only place I could go. I would do it in my dorm room. I would do it wherever I could because it lived in me. And so today I want to encourage you, if you're on this journey of trying to figure out your vision and what God has for you, you've got to ask yourself, if the thing you're currently doing right now, if you're not happy doing it, then you need to say, Lord, show me my purpose, because in your purpose, you're happy. Now, another tip is it's not always going to be beautiful. And this thing that you choose and the thing you choose to do has responsibility. There's been times I've been on coaching calls and helping ladies in my membership moments away from breaking down in tears because there are things going on in my life, but this is responsibility, right? There are times I've had to get on here and record a YouTube video after just being heartbroken, after going through a real hard breakup, but having to get on here and encourage and empower you in your purity and in your struggles and in your journey when I am so broken inside. But it's truly because this is what God has called me to do. So there are times I've had to put on my smiling face when I truly did not have a smile inside. But I also understand that this is the call. This is what I have chosen. And so now I'm not saying I chose to be fake. No. But I've chose to carry what I'm supposed to carry. I've chose to say, even when I don't feel like it, even when my life is feeling crazy, I'm going to show up for my purpose because I know what I was put here to do. And I want to challenge you with that. Show up for your vision. Show up for it. And there has been times when I have not wanted to record videos. Many times I have been like, I don't want to record today. I do not feel like recording. I don't want to record. Like, I literally would say that. And guess what? I'd still record that video. Even though I did not feel like recording, even though I didn't feel like sitting down writing blogs and responding back and sending emails and all of those things. Me deciding to do it has blessed so many people. Some of the videos I did not want to record, like literally fought recording, has blessed so many of you. And it's in the comment section when I realized I'm so grateful I just went ahead and did it. There's some blogs I've wrote when I did not feel like writing, but it's blessed so many of you. There's some social media posts and caption that I didn't even feel like posting that day. I wanted a social media break, but I felt the prompting. I posted it and it blessed so many of you. And so I want to tell you, show up for your vision. And guys, it's not always going to be easy. This is 4 years later of hard work, faith, a lot of negative accounts, a lot of picking things up and dropping things off, a lot of I want to tell you, hills and valleys, okay? A lot of nights I've cried from loneliness. I've cried and said, God, I love this, but I want people around me too. There's so many things I have said on this journey, but I will tell you, if I had to do it all again, if I had to go back 4 years ago, right before I launched this thing, I would do it all over again because I have seen God's faithfulness. And these 4 years don't represent the work that I've put in. It don't represent, all the works of my hands. No. It represents God's faithfulness. Because he remembered me, he remembered my vision, and even though I was working towards it, he was the one bringing favor, open doors, and opportunities. He was the one leading you to my channel. He was the one pouring into you week after week. You see, all I did was get in the position, and he was allowing me to be used. And so I want to challenge you to show up for your dreams, show up for your vision, and also just get in the position. The position is just obedience. The position is just being willing to use your gift. The position is just being willing to use that gift. If it's speaking, if it's writing, if it's drawing, it's just being willing to use it and share it with others. And so me being willing to use my gift and share it with others got me in the position so God could use me and pour into you week after week. And so today, 4 years of the ministry has blessed me so much, and I'm excited for the next 4. And honestly, guys, it's all God's faithfulness. And so if you were one of the ladies that got to get coffee from me for our 4-year anniversary today, which you're watching this after the fact, I decided to give you guys free coffee on me from Starbucks. And guys, that sold out in like 2 hours. So sorry about that. I thought it was going to be a little lengthier, but y'all was on it. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But after that, I hope you guys just got blessed because honestly, I could have asked you guys to donate today on my 4-year anniversary. I could have been like, y'all donate to my ministry. Y'all buy this new product or something. But I wanted to donate to you, because you already give so much to me. Because you show up week after week, because you watch my content, because you purchase the courses, because you buy the ebooks is why my ministry flourishes so much because of you. And so I want to thank you so much from the bottom, the top of my heart for your presence here on my YouTube channel. And thank you for following me on the social media, the gram, everything, for being in the ministry. Thank you so much for joining. And I wanted to give back to you because you have given me so much. And hopefully you enjoyed that. And also I gave back to God too today. I just had some worship time with him and just some thankfulness and gratitude. 4 years of the ministry has not been easy, guys. I would love to say that. I would love to say it's been beautiful and a cakewalk. And I'm sure if you look at video after video on my channel, you can assume that. But it's not been like that at all, guys. It's been a lot of cutting off. It's been a lot of letting go. It's been a walking away from relationships that didn't serve me. It's been being obedient and going to places even when I was afraid. It's been packing up and moving from a hometown and going to a city by myself and feeling like a weirdo and feeling like I had nothing. It's been going back to school and figuring out my future with God. It's been taking leaps and taking tests and buying products and trying new things. This has not been an easy journey, but it's been liberating. And so I challenge you to go on that adventure of faith with God. If you have not been scared in a while, it's time to get scared again. It's time to do something out of your comfort zone. And I challenge you with that, and I pray that this blessed you. And hopefully, I'll see you on my channel. Hopefully in 4 years from now, we'll put another video together and we'll compare how much more favor and grace and how much new levels God has taken us to. So I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in my next video. Love you, ladies. Bye.